Okay, let's, based on what we filled in, answer the questions below. So for part A, we're finding B complement. So basically, event B was defined as student who eats breakfast regularly. So we want to find the probability that we get a student that does not eat breakfast regularly. So if we interpret the probability, a randomly selected person who does not eat breakfast has a blank chance of being chosen. So to find that probability, we are just going to look at our table and look at the column where we have B complement and take all of those people out of the grand total. So in terms of finding my probability, I'm just going to take the 295 people that don't eat breakfast out of my 595. If you like to look at it from the perspective of the Venn diagram, you're basically taking anyone that doesn't touch circle B. So that would be these people here or this section here. And that's good enough. If you want to put the decimal, that's fine, but you should always put the fraction. The fraction is considered your work. For part B, find the probability that a randomly chosen female or a person that does not eat breakfast. So I'm looking at the probability that I get event F or someone that does not eat breakfast. So B complement. So I want to double check for overlap, so because and make sure I'm not violating anything there. So let me kind of rewrite some of these numbers so we can see them a little better. So B complement. I should have 130. Okay, so I have event F, which is all of my females. So anyone that's a female is what I want. So that can be these people, and that can be these people, or does not eat breakfast. So I can also have a male that doesn't eat breakfast because I just want anyone that fits into either camp, and I just want to make sure I don't double count. So then here, I also have the 130 males that don't eat breakfast. So I can just add all those up. So I can do 110 plus 165 plus 130 is going to give me a number. I'm not punch it in quick. So 405 people are either a female out of the 595, or they're also someone that just doesn't eat breakfast. So you can be a female. You can not eat breakfast, or you can be a female that doesn't eat breakfast. So there's 3 options there. The other option is to add up like, oh, okay, let me take my whole female circle, which is the 275, and then anyone that doesn't eat breakfast as well. And so you can look at the Venn diagram if you want to, and do it that way. So then for C, we have the probability of a randomly selected person is not a female and does not eat breakfast. So in terms of probability notation, you're not a female or you don't eat breakfast, but you can also not be a female that also doesn't eat breakfast. So there's not many mutually exclusive events here. So let's get our not females first. So that would basically be any of my males. So I've got these 130, these 190. So I have 130 plus 190. Plus, I need to see if there's anyone else that doesn't eat breakfast. So I know I have my not females accounted for, but then I also need to look for anyone else that doesn't eat breakfast. So that's this 165. You can add that up, get your number out of 595. And then for part D, someone that is not a female and does not eat breakfast. So probability of not female and does not eat breakfast. That's everybody out here. So 130 out of 595.